All right. Good morning, everybody. We have officer report for June 2026. We'll start off with Eddie Maldonado with the AFTC report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The AFTC operations report for June 4th, 2026. Management has not yet moved forward by outsourcing the JLTV B kit to JET, which is where they come from in the first place. The company assured me that the work will be outsourced to a subcontractor without a contract and that the company will retain profitability in-house. JET has the facility and can produce 100 B kits per month as required by the U.S. Marine Corps. The most that the AFTC facility can produce at this moment is based on space and manpower is 20 kits per day per month. This is a very large kit. We would need almost an entire facility just to prep, stage kit, and then store until pickup. Not to mention how extremely heavy it is. Uh, the government slash Oshkosh sent schematics to AM General that caused a whole lot more problems at AFTC with having to rebuild and redo everything we've already done. Management assured me that once the current work is used up, all of the bad stuff, that we will then start receiving a good product. Excuse me. That is just one more attempt by Oshkosh to undermine the hard work that our members are going through on a daily basis. The suggestion for another laborer has come up again. Another laborer will depend on the budget, and the company will make the request at the appropriate time. I suggested that another laborer would be needed now. This time, management was more agreeable to the need for another laborer, but won't make any promises. If the company decides to add another laborer, the duties of this position will be reviewed by the union and current laborers at AFTC prior to any posting, at which time seniority will prevail and laborers will have their choice of which job they want to do. On another note, I would like to take this time to remind our members to give themselves enough time to get to work on time. I have seen too many faces come and go in the span of just a short few weeks. We need to do better. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Eddie. We'll have Ryan Hoover with the military map report.
Morning, everyone. Thank you, Keith. I'm doing a report for June 4th. Humber Plant 1, we have 194 or 195 trucks moved out to the third quarter. Some of the issues for those trucks moving them to the third quarter, Bergstrom AC problems with the hoses and some noises in the unit itself, some fuel pump issues. For the third quarter, we have 456 trucks, 60 on contract, 393 IDF base model, the 1152. Some of those are at risk because of the contract stipulations. Those are for Israel, and they're showing some interest in the JLTV as well, the A2 model. For the fourth quarter, there's going to be a little bit of labor impact. We got 407 trucks tentatively down for the going into December. 57 trucks for Israel, 350 National Guard. Plant 2 JLTV for the month of May, the target was 60. They accomplished 61 for JPO. 50 for DCMA. The company and Todd Leahy are very thankful for all the hard work and dedication and a lot of the overtime hours worked. The target for June is 65, up 5 from May into July. The AOP for the JLTV trucks, 665 of a stretch goal of 800. So those numbers going into the rest of this year, there would be 2 a day. For June and July, July 3rd, we would go to 3 into August, would be 6, 6 to 7, and then October we would go to the 7, and then the month of December we would be their goal is to accomplish 8 a day. There's been talks of the some YouTube channel about some rumors of the Oshkosh and AM General competing for the JLTV, the A2, and all that. Todd Leahy had told us really no worries with that. We were told they're still backlogged for $2 billion, and they're going to stick with the Marine Corps, and they're going to stay on track for the contract obligations. For the trailer build, which has been shut down for about over 30 days now, there's been some issues with the trailer jack. We're supposed to be getting 350 pieces June 12th. The issues with the trailer model is the GlobeTech lid variants. I guess they're going to replace 350, I think 350 to 351 lids. Again, that line's been shut down for over 30 days on a short run. So we're going to start up June 15th. That will start producing 8 to 10 a day. And then there was some talks of testing of the A1, A2 with JLTV, with Oshkosh and AM General still going on in the field. That's all I have. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ryan. We'll have Clarence Bibbs with the skilled trades report.
June skilled trades report. Manpower, we had 25 tradesmen, 7 on medical. Skilled trades continue to work on PM throughout plant 1 and 2 and at AFTC in Bristol. Red Viking will have a subcontractor come in Thursday and Friday to do repairs on some of the AGVs. Hull lift truck will be at Bristol and at AFTC to do service repairs on leased vehicles. Industrial door will be in Bristol also to work on door 27. It's quick working midway up. Firefox safety will be in plant 1 and 2 to do the annual PMs on the fire extinguishers. Dynamic mechanical will be in to replace 2 compressors in the zinc room and relocate a 3rd one down in the zip tank room. RDC will be in to do repairs on dock 5, broken bolts in the dock lever. Midland Engineer will be in to do more roof repairs on plant 1 and plant 2. Cisco has started taking down the racking on the south wall in plant 2 and relocating it over in dock 2 area, closer to the dock area. That's all I have.
All right, thank you, Clarence. Move on with with my report. I do want to touch on safety. We were 0 recordables during the month of May, so please continue to work safe. Look out for everybody. Look out for each other. Our goal is to go home injury-free every day. So it's a good thing that we made it through the month with no recordables. Stay on track with that. Ryan touched on the Humvee, JLTV, and the trailers. With the low production, the company did tell us that there will be a labor impact in the near future. They didn't really give us any dates of when that's projected, but it's due to the build of the 1152s. So it'll affect the door line for sure. And then some of the trim lines and the chassis lines, again, we don't know the impact of it. Company's still evaluating that, but as soon as we find out something, we'll definitely get that out to the floor so you guys are knowing what's going on. Eddie touched on the new faces that he's seeing. I just want to put a little bit of that in perspective. During the last month and a half, we lost 8 people for terminations. 15 people have been released if they were temps, either walked off the job or the company let them go. And we have numerous suspensions. We average about 1 a day on a suspension. So it is getting pretty bad. We're in there wasting, I don't want to say wasting because we're going to continue to represent the people, but we spend a lot of effort trying to represent people for things that we're in control of. Coming to work, wearing your safety glasses, wearing your PPE, staying in your work area, doing your job, staying on task. That's very important because we need to worry about different things. Negotiations, it's really not that far away. I know we just got through a contract, but we're already working on different things in the contract. We got to see what's important to the membership, but wages, health care, any kind of benefit that we have that we need to use our resources, use our time more effectively. We can't be wasting a lot of time on all these DARs and suspensions and terminations. and a lot of it's due to attendance. So Eddie's not wrong when he says pay attention, get to work, because we do see a lot of new faces, which is good if we're hiring people, but to replace people that are already currently working, that doesn't fare well. It is the decisions that we make today. It's definitely going to affect, make us stronger tomorrow. So I know Kevin, he says it quite a bit. You take the ammunition away from the company, they already have the gun. So don't give them ammunition to come at us and show us why we're not the greatest workforce. Because that's what we always tell them. We're here. We're the most dependable workforce, and that's what we try to tell them. And right now, it's not looking that way. So we just got to be cognitive of that and do a little bit better. So I do want to put a little shout out support for local 2093 up in Three Rivers. They're on strike. I just want them guys to know if they see this, happen to see this, that we do support them. Every day is a struggle in the workplace, especially with the corporate greed. But UAW Local 5, we definitely support their fight and hope the best out for those guys. We got a lot of communications to go through real quick. We do have the executive board elections going on right now. The nominations are right now. So make sure you have the rest of it today and tomorrow until 4:45. That'll come down if you want to run for one of the positions: president, vice president, recording secretary, financial secretary, 3 trustees, guide, or sergeant of arms. So if you're interested in those, you see this, make sure you come down. I know it's posted in the plants, but those positions and nominations are ongoing. The election for that will be June 15th. We do have the UAW Local 5 first annual garage sale on June 20th. So that's quickly approaching. I think there's still some spots for that. But the committees are doing a good job. It's rain or shine. But so June 20th, 2026 from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. here at UAW Local 5 for the garage sale. The Veterans Committee, Thomas Reams, he's having a raffle. That will end. I think they're going to pull the number today. So you still got the rest of it today to get your tickets for that. Chance to win is it's a very large cooler stuffed with all the goodies: pop, hamburger, chips, hot dogs, things that you can throw in the grill. So Thomas Reams for the Veterans Committee, that's going on. And we still have the sign up for the Lakeville Lions Club for the St. Joe County Fair. Volunteer sign up sheet if you want to be part of that. Go into the booth and help out the Lions Club, local Lions Club. So those are the communications. But outside of that, I mean, the officers do a great job with their reports. Leaves my report short, which I'm very appreciative of. So that's all we have. Thank you for your time.